What, Lincoln?
We just got Mom.
What? What?
Come here.
Okay.
It's so icy. Be careful.
Oh, okay.
Lincoln slept when he was walking here.
Uh-oh.
Hold it down.
What? You guys, he's gonna wear a hole right in those knees.
Captain America is stuck up there.
I know, and there's a ball stuck up there too.
Yeah. Let's stuck too.
Yes. Yep. You see it, don't you, Lincoln? And there's a bouncy ball. There are a few spots. So we did these gutters new this year, and there's a few spots that are leaking. So the company has to come and fix it for us.
Yes.
Because this is a little dangerous. And we shouldn't have it if we just barely bought new gutters.
Well, guys, guess what? I'm gonna have questions with my mommy.
I think they know that.
Watch out, Mommy.
Watch out, Mommy. Do you guys hear him? Look at him.
Just fall down.
Oh no, get your tractor. Do you
Fall down.
He fall down.
I can get it. I can almost reach it, Dad.
I have never seen a child play. Look.
I fall down, Mommy.
You did fall down. I have never seen a child play like him.
There's a bouncy ball.
Do you see the bouncy ball up in the pergola? Uh-huh.
This is tractor.
A tractor? Okay, play with your tractor.
That's tractor.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Down.
Mm-hmm.
Down.
You're a cutie. What's hilarious, or what is like special to me, is that Joel told me.
He's stuck.
Yep, he's stuck. That when he was little, he used to go in circles. He would make a huge track in the snow with the tractor, and he would just drive it. Huge 8 in the snow. And he would just go over it. So here's baby Joel for you guys. Hey, don't touch the deer poo, okay? That's caca. Don't touch it, it's caca. Say yucky.
What?
Yep. Oh, do not touch it. Do not touch it. Yes, we get deer all through here. Yeah.
Last night, they came in our yard and then they pooped.
They did. No! Serious talks require the phone go on silent and I sit on my bedroom floor. Phone is on silent. I'm going to sit here on my bedroom floor. My door is locked so my children cannot come in and interrupt me. So I gotta take my coat off first. A few vlogs ago, I asked you guys if you wanted to hear a little bit about my budget. And I think I had a different idea of budget when I was asking you guys, but a lot of you responded yes. You were like, yeah, we want to hear about your budget. The reason that, feel free. The reason that I feel like I want to talk about this is because when my channel was demonetized, I got a lot of kind of snarky comments of people being like, well, too bad you rely only on YouTube as your income. Some pretty like rude comments. And to be honest, I think that if I didn't know better, maybe I would think the same thing as well. So I want to kind of start from the beginning. And the reason that I feel like I want to talk to you about this, I don't feel like I have to justify myself, because if I didn't want to talk about this, I wouldn't. And I'm going to tell you as I get into this a little bit why I wanted to talk about this with you guys. So this is not for like entertainment purposes, like, hey, this is a really exciting vlog, but really I'm just gonna sit down and like talk for just a few minutes. It's not gonna be too long. The day I started doing YouTube, we thought, you know, if this could cover just a few of our bills each month, that would be like amazing. That would be wonderful. That was our goal. When we started making more on YouTube, we took a year to decide if we were going to have Joel quit his job and do this full time, because it was either we stay where we're at or we continue to grow, but like, I need help. I can't do this on my own. So when Joel quit his job, we had an exit strategy the day we went into it, only because we don't know how stable this job is. But another point is, nobody knows how stable their job is. My dad had a job at Autoleave for over 30 years, and when he got laid off, it was a shocker. And I don't want to be like, my dad was a bigwig at Autoleave, and maybe it's because he's my dad, so I'm like, my dad is a bigwig at Autoleave. But when my dad lost his job, it was a shock. He mourned for months, I feel like. I mean, we mourned. That was one of the panic attacks I've had in my life, was laying in bed one night talking about it. And it was such a traumatic thing. And even now, like, I can feel those emotions in my throat and in my stomach. It's just like losing a job is a very serious thing, but nobody is exempt from it. So when we lost our job, when we stopped getting paid for our videos, it was, I mean, I was heartbroken. I was telling my sister, Ruby was like, why didn't you vlog this? I'm like, because I wasn't in my right mind. So one of the days, a few days after we had become unmonetized, it was just too much. Like, I just felt like I couldn't even. And so I went into town for the day. I was like, I gotta go. So I went to the movies by myself. I went to the spa by myself. I just like spent the full day in town, went grocery shopping, like just, I sat in my car and ate lunch. I just laid in my car and took a nap. Like, I'm not kidding you. I was like on zombie mode. It was such a crappy day. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Okay, anyway, my point is no one is exempt. And so behind the scenes, we have been working on our cookbook. So we're like, okay, what can we do with this amazing platform that we've all created, me and my siblings and my parents? What can we do? And we wanted to do something that came natural to us. We are constantly, if we cook a meal or show a meal, people want to know what that recipe was. That was a no-brainer way to diversify ourselves in making this cookbook. We are ecstatic. The feedback that we get from you guys, I feel like a lot of you are really excited for our cookbook, which you should, because it's gonna be awesome. But Ellie and I, we've been talking forever. You know, if YouTube disappears, what are we gonna do? What should we do? And so for almost a year now, Ellie and I have been working on a separate business with Ellie and I, and we have been going at it nonstop. So when we sit down, there's this one comment makes me the most mad I've ever been in my life is, at the end of the day, I said, oh my gosh, we have worked so hard today. It's the end of such a long day. And there was a comment that was like, really? You vlogged today? How hard is that? I wanted to throw my computer across the room, because I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that are like, we're working on a big surprise for you, which is why we told you about a cookbook. But we really have been working on a surprise for you. And for like Ellie and I, this is like the most exciting thing we've ever done, and I cannot wait. But the work that has gone into it is more than I thought it was going to be. We wake up at 7, I check my emails, I check all my stuff, and through the day in between vlogging, we are working our guts out on this other business that we're starting. And I don't know, I don't want to run myself thin. I feel like lately I have honestly been having a hard time finding a balance between being a stay-at-home mom, being a wife, being a sister, being a daughter, and running 2 businesses. It's really hard. I wouldn't trade that hard life, I mean, come on, really, for anything. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And every day I ask myself, how am I so lucky? How did I get to this point? And I don't know, even if this other business is a flop and it doesn't work, like, I don't care. Like, we're doing what we love and we're having fun, and that has nothing to do with budget. Let's get on to the budget side. So basically, Joel and I's motto is we never spend more than we have coming in. If you guys want to go into detail on budget, buy the Dave Ramsey program, because that's what we follow. We follow Dave Ramsey to a T, and because of it, we would be okay to float for a minute. A lot of our money goes into retirement. This is the part that I wanted to bring up to you guys, because I asked my YouTube friends, only like my real good friends, these are the kind of topics that we talk about. Another channel that I'm really close with, I knew she was doing really well. There's been points in her life where they've done well and where they haven't done well. And I wanted to ask her, I said, you know, where are you guys sitting with your savings? Where are you guys sitting with your retirement? And I wanted to know, because I'm her friend and I truly care about her future. In the current situation, the current state of anyone's financial situation, what are you doing to prepare yourself for the future? And the reason that I wanted to bring this up is because a lot of you are in my stage of life. You're young, but you are not too young to be thinking about your retirement. We started thinking about our retirement the day we got married, the day we got our first paycheck. And I owe that to my dad and Joel's dad because they're really strong into preparing for your future as well. And so I wanted to bring it up to you guys because I feel like, I don't know, it's not that it's my duty, but like true friends ask each other these kind of questions. So time is your best friend when it comes to retirement. So start now, even if it's just little. And my biggest advice to those that are young, those that are my age, is don't spend more than you bring in, and make sure that what you are bringing in, you do save a portion of it. You will never regret doing that, but you will only regret not saving. I don't even know if this is pointless to even say, but I feel like it's important in my life, and this is something that is a really big deal to me, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. So I don't know, sometimes I really question the things that I talk about, the things that I say,